Hello everyone, good afternoon, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to solve some numerical based on higher order differential equation. मतलब how to get the general solution of higher order differential equation. I think in last class and last to last class I have explained about PI and CF, like particular integration or particular integral and complementary function. मतलब how to find out PI and CF of a higher order differential equation. So in this lecture, by combining these two concepts, we will find out the general solution of higher order differential equation. So without further delay, we will start the session. My name is SR and you are watching my lovely channel, Love You Science. So directly we will take one example. Let us find out the general solution of this equation. Okay, so it's a differential equation, higher order differential equation. So RHS part is e to the power 2x. Matlab we'll find out the general solution, that y is equal to CF complementary function plus PI particular integral. Okay. And how to find out CF and PI already have explained in my previous class. Okay. To find out CF, what we'll do? First, we'll assume d by dx as d. Then your equation become d square y plus dy minus 6y equal to e to the power 2x. Okay? So if I take y as common, so it will be d square plus d minus 6 equal to e to the power 2x. So to find out CF, we'll have to see this equation. This equation is auxiliary equation. Matlab we have to write d square plus d minus 6 will be 0. Understood? D square plus d minus of 6 will be 0. So I can write here d square plus 3d minus 2d minus 6 will be 0. Okay? If I take d as common, so it will be d plus 3 minus 2 common ledger, it will be d plus 3. Okay, equal to 0. So matlab it will be d plus 3 into d minus 2 equal to 0. So d will be minus 3 and d will be 2. Matlab you are getting two roots. One is m1, that is minus 3, other is m2, which is 2. So what is the nature of that roots? The nature of that roots are, matlab roots are real and different. Real and different. Getting my point? If roots are real and different, what is the general solution? What is the general solution? Matlab CF is equal to C1 e to the power m1x plus C2 e to the power m2x. Matlab C1 e to the power, what is the value of m1 here? Minus 3. मतलब minus 3x plus c2 e to the power, what is m2? 2, so 2x. ये हो गया आपका complementary function. Understood? So next we'll go for PI. So PI के लिए क्या करना है? देखो, PI of a higher order differential equation is 1 by f of d into RHS of the differential equation. So just remember this formula. So what is f of d? F of d is auxiliary equation. Usually it is auxiliary equation. What is our auxiliary equation? Okay, auxiliary equation d square plus d minus 6. Okay. So actually equation क्या था? Y whole into d square plus d minus 6 equal to e to the power 2x. मतलब ये जो part है, that is your auxiliary equation. So that is your f of d. मतलब pi will be 1 by, what is f of d? F of d is d square plus d minus 6 into, what is RHS of this function? E to the power 2x. Clear? Now you take coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x here? 2. So that means you put the value, that is 2, in this equation or in d, which will be 1 by 2 square plus 2 minus 6 into e to the power 2x. तो ये जो पार्ट है 4 plus 2 6 and 6 will be 0, so that means e to the power 2x by 0, which will be coming infinite. So if the answer is coming infinite, then what you will do, you write pi is equal to, you multiply x in numerator, at the same time you differentiate this function with respect to d. If you differentiate, it will be 1 to d plus 1. Again I repeat, if your answer is coming infinite, then what you will do, you just multiply x in the numerator, at the same time you differentiate the denominator with respect to d. So multiply x here, and differentiation of d square plus d minus 6 is 2d plus 1 into e to the power 2x. Understood? It is clear? So now what is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is 2. Again you put the value 2 in this equation. So your answer is x by 2 into 2 plus 1 into e to the power 2x. So that means x into e to the power 2x by 5. ये हो गया आपका आंसर pi. Understood? So what is your final answer? Y equal to CF plus क्या है pi. Okay, what is CF? CF is C1 e to the power minus 3x, मतलब C1 e to the power minus 3x plus C2 e to the power 2x. Let me check. हाँ ठीक है. Then plus x into e to the power 2x by 5. ये हो गया आपका फाइनल आंसर. इसको थोड़ा नोट कर लो. Coming to next question. Solve d square y by dx square minus 2 dy by dx plus y equal to e to the power x. We have to find out the general solution. So solution क्या है? Y is equal to CF complementary function plus PI particular integral. So first we will find out CF. ठीक है. CF के लिए क्या करना है? As I have told, you take d by dx as d. Okay. So it will be d square y minus 2 dy plus y equal to e to the power x. If we take y as common, so it is d square minus 2d plus 1 equal to e to the power x. So to find out CF, what you will do, you take this equation as your auxiliary equation, and it will be d square minus 2d plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. Again I repeat, to find out CF complementary function, you just take this equation which is called auxiliary equation and equate to 0. ठीक है. So by solving this you can get this root के लिए क्या करना है, देखो d square minus d करो minus d plus 1 equal to 0. So d कॉमन ले जाओ, so d minus 1, so minus 1 कॉमन ले जाओ, d minus 1. So that means d minus 1 into d minus 1 equal to 0. So d is coming plus 1. Here also d is coming plus 1. मतलब m1 is coming plus 1, m2 is coming plus 1. So both the roots, the nature of the roots, both the roots are real. ठीक है. Both the roots are real and same. Understood? Both the roots are real and same. If both are real and same, what is CF? CF is C1 plus C2x whole into e to the power mx. Understood? So मतलब C1 plus C2x e to the power m क्या है? You can take m1, m2 or m. That is 1. ठीक है. So e to the power x only. So that is your final answer. Understood? So मतलब you are getting CF as C1 plus C2x whole into e to the power x. Clear? Next coming to PI. PI के लिए क्या करना है, देखो PI का स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला क्या है? PI का स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला इज 1 by f of d into RHS of the differential equation. So चेक करना है what is f of d. ये जो auxiliary equation, that is your f of d. Understood? So मतलब d square minus 2d plus 1. So 1 by d square क्या है? d square minus 2d plus 1. 1 by d square minus 2d plus 1. And what about its RHS? RHS of that equation is e to the power x. Matlab e to the power x. Is it clear? So now what you will do? What is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is 1. You put the value which is 1 in this equation or in place of d. So that is 1 by 1 square minus 2 into 1 plus 1 into e to the power x. So it is coming e to the power x by 0. ये जो part है that is coming 0. Something by 0 is infinite. So again another thing, if your answer is coming infinite, what you will do? You just multiply x in numerator part, at the same time you differentiate the denominator part with respect to d. So that means we will multiply x and we will take the differentiation which is 2d minus of 2, okay, into e to the power x. Is it clear? Is it clear? So now ये हो गया आपका answer. Now what is the coefficient of x? Again it is 1. You put the value of 1 or the value 1 in this equation. It is x by 2 into 1 minus 2 into e to the power x. So matlab x by 0 into e to the power x. Are you getting my point? So matlab something by 0 is infinite. Again you are getting infinite as your answer. Okay. So what you will do? Again you multiply x in this equation and differentiate this function. Differentiate the denominator part. So your answer is x into x is x square. And what is the differentiation? Differentiation is 2 into e to the power x. Understood? So your final answer is x square e to the power x by 2. That is your pi. So final solution y equal to CF plus pi. What is CF? Already you have calculated in my previous slide. What is CF? C1 plus C2x e to the power x. C1 plus C2x into e to the power क्या है? E to the power x. Okay. E to the power x plus what is pi? X square e to the power x by 2. So that is your final answer. इसको note कर लो पहले. So with this, I am ending this lecture. Hope you guys understand what I have explained today. So now it is 2 a.m. So first of all, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please do subscribe my channel and share with your friends. So once again, thank you. All the best. Thank you.